Say Atul Subhas was my friend and I have counseled him. I have stayed in his house. He sent me a message at 1:55 a.m.
98% of all cases were found to be false. Perjury filing, not even one.
इस केस को we should make equivalent of what Nirbhaya was for women protection and rape laws. The system is responsible. It's not a suicide, it's a murder.
What is your take on what has happened?
It's hinting at, it's reflecting at the misuse of laws. तो लॉज तो डेफिनेटली अच्छे ऑब्जेक्टिव के साथ, अच्छे इंटेंट के साथ बनाए जाते हैं, पर लॉज कई बार सोसाइटी के उस पॉइंट पे बनाया जाता है, जैसे 1973 में बनाया गया, एंड राइट नाउ वी आर इन 2024. लॉज हैव नॉट सीन एनी ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस.
पर अभी तो नए लॉज बने हैं.
तो भारतीय न्याय संहिता जो सारे सेक्शंस है, दे आर स्टिल द सेम, जेंडर न्यूट्रल नहीं हुए हैं.
See, what is going on is that there is an ecosystem that has developed. It is not just police and judiciary. One of the instructions we give to people who come to us, we say never involve the family mediators or family elders. There was a time family elders used to sort out these matrimonial disputes and all. Either you stay together. Nowadays, they get a cut.
Who gets a cut? The family?
The elders. The marriage brokers and all, they get a cut.
कि जुडिशरी काम करती है और फिर हम लूपहोल्स ढूंढ सकते हैं. ऐसे ही सोसाइटी इवॉल्व होगी, ऐसे ही डेवलप होगी. लॉयर्स का भी दिमाग तेज होगा, जजेस का भी दिमाग तेज होगा, एंड द सोसाइटी विल फ्लरिश लाइक एनीथिंग. पर जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज को वी हैव टू रिकॉग्नाइज अगर हमको इंडिया एज अ डेवलपिंग से डेवलप्ड करना है तो.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching or listening to another edition of the ANI podcast with Smita Prakash. On December 9th, 2024, Indians woke up to a shocking video post put on social media by an AI engineer who spoke about his mental trauma and said that by the time the post would be aired, he would be dead. Atul Subhash's death by suicide shook the whole country. Atul was in the midst of an acrimonious divorce. The suicide has set off an impassioned debate on social media and within the legal community, raising concerns about the potential misuse of legal provisions, particularly Section 498A of the Indian Penal Code. To discuss this, I have in the studio Priya Jain, co-founder of Phenology Legal, a dynamic expert known for her ability to simplify legal learning. She has her YouTube channel, which is seen as an invaluable resource for law aspirants. Also in the studio is Abhijit Iyer Mitra, Senior Fellow, Institute of Peace and Conflict Studies, who's been active in social media space on men's rights. And we also have Anil Murthy, co-founder of Save Indian Family Foundation. Thank you, Abhijit. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Anil, for being part of this podcast. And I hope I have your permission to call you by your first names.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Thank you. It's a difficult topic that we're going to be talking about. So apologies in advance to somebody who might get triggered by this. And also, we're going to be putting out the numbers. If any of you have suicidal instincts or are under depression, please read these numbers and seek help. And if your family members are prone to it, see the signs, get help for them. Let's begin with you, Priya. Simplify this complicated jargon which this case has brought up. That's your forte, your YouTube channel, you do this. I want you to explain to me about this case, why and how is it so complicated, because everybody is blaming the wife right now. We only know one side of the picture, which is the dying declaration of the victim. We have that. Abhijit, I'll come to you because you're on the social media space where you've been raising the rights of men and about how the laws are and these domestic disputes, that men are being subjected to all kinds of cruelty. You've been talking about it, media trials and things. I'll come to you too, Anil. But let me ask you, Priya, what is your take on what has happened and the media's view about what all has happened?
So I think this entire issue surrounds कि एक suppressed एरिया को अपन ने एड्रेस किया है. आई डोंट थिंक कि अगर ये सुसाइड नहीं हुआ होता तो इतना लाइमलाइट में आया होता. सो वेन एवर वी टॉक अबाउट प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ वुमेन इन जनरल, वेन एवर वी टॉक अबाउट लॉज इन जनरल, सोसाइटीज इन जनरल, सो इट्स अ men versus women वाली चीज़. So whenever we talk about that situation, laws are biased, men's are on defense. तो laws biased है.
कब से बायस्ड है, मतलब ये रीसेंट फिनोमिनन है? बिकॉज मैंने कई जगह देखा है रिपोर्टिंग जो इस पे हुई है कि द रीजन द लॉज वर मेड लाइक दिस इज बिकॉज दे वर बायस्ड अगेंस्ट women. हमारे जो लॉज थे, एंड ऑल्सो सोसाइटी इटसेल्फ वाज बायस्ड अगेंस्ट women. तो जो महिलाएं थी वो कोर्ट में जाती नहीं थी, वो पुलिस के पास जाती नहीं थी. सो इट वाज बायस्ड, एंड अब जो है वो जाके चेंज हुआ है. अब मतलब कब हुआ ये?
तो अगर हम टाइमलाइन ऑफ थिंग्स की बात करें, अगर हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से ही बात करें, तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना, वहाँ से हमारे फंडामेंटल राइट्स आए, वहाँ से हमने सोसाइटी को एड्रेस करना स्टार्ट किया, वुमेंस राइट्स की बात आई, तब से फिर क्रुएल्टी, डाउरी, डेथ, डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस, सारी चीज़ें एड्रेस होने लगी. सबसे रिसेंट ही अगर हम बात करें तो 1973 में CRPC रिवैम्प हुआ था, और CRPC में आपका 125 मेंटेनेंस की बात करता है, जो ये बोलता है कि अ हस्बैंड इज़ लायबल टू पे वाइफ. तो वहाँ से अगर हम तब की सोसाइटी को रिफ्लेक्शन देखें कि हाँ वुमेन वर नॉट एबल टू गो, तो लॉज बनाए गए थे कीपिंग वल्नरेबल सेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी वुमेन स्टैंड पॉइंट में. तो लॉज बनाने का इंटेंट बहुत सही था कि उसका यूज़ होगा, पर जब भी लॉज बनते हैं उसका यूज़ मिसयूज़ दोनों होता है. तो अभी जैसी सिचुएशन हो रही है, इट्स हिंटिंग एट, इट्स रिफ्लेक्टिंग एट द मिसयूज़ ऑफ लॉज. तो लॉज तो डेफिनेटली अच्छे ऑब्जेक्टिव के साथ, अच्छे इंटेंट के साथ बनाए जाते हैं, पर लॉज कई बार सोसाइटी के उस पॉइंट पे बनाया जाता है, जैसे 1973 में बनाया गया, एंड राइट नाउ वी आर इन 2024. लॉज हैव नॉट सीन एनी ड्रास्टिक चेंजेस.
पर अभी तो नए लॉज बने हैं, उसमें कुछ नहीं है न्याय संहिता वाले.
तो भारतीय न्याय संहिता जो सारे सेक्शंस है, दे आर स्टिल द सेम, जेंडर न्यूट्रल नहीं हुए हैं. तो अगर जहाँ हस्बैंड की बात होती है, द हस्बैंड शैल पे द वाइफ, द हस्बैंड एंड हिज रिलेटिव्स विल बी लायबल, वो वर्डिंग सेम है. स्पाउस वर्ड नहीं यूज़ किया गया है कि अ स्पाउस विल बी लायबल. अगर स्पाउस कर देते तो वाइफ भी लायबल होती, पर द वर्डिंग्स आर स्टिल द सेम. तो इसलिए जेंडर न्यूट्रल होने की ज़रूरत थी नए लॉज को, एंड दैट वाज व्हाट आई वाज लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड. ये 2-3 नए लॉज है, क्योंकि बहुत हरक्यूलियन टास्क था. बहुत सारे अच्छे चेंजेस भी किए गए हैं, 7-8 नए ऑफेंसेस भी किए गए, पर जहाँ जेंडर, तो मेन एक डीमेरिट इन नए लॉज का यही है कि वो जेंडर न्यूट्रल नहीं है.
आपने उनका सुइसाइड नोट पढ़ा? क्या आपको लगा कि ऐसी चीज़ें होती हैं? एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग ही वाज जस्टिफाइड इन व्हाट ही डिड. वो तो कभी भी नहीं होता. सुइसाइड को कभी भी कोई भी नहीं कहता कि सही होना चाहिए. दरवाजे खुले हैं, कहीं ना कहीं खुल जाएंगे, और अभी नहीं खुले तो कभी ना कभी तो खुलेंगे. कुछ ना कुछ तो होगा. देयर इज़ अ सॉल्यूशन टू ऑल प्रॉब्लम्स इन लाइफ. यू जस्ट वेट समटाइम्स. अभी अगर सोल्यूशन नहीं मिलता तो कभी तो मिलेगा. बट क्या इस पॉइंट पे जो आपने जब वो पढ़ा या आपने जब देखा, तो क्या आपको लगा कि इट वाज अ मैटर ऑफ टाइम बिफोर समथिंग लाइक दिस हैपेंड?
मैम, मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगी कि सुसाइड नोट पढ़कर मुझे कुछ रेवलेशन हुआ, या फिर मैं लीगल बैकग्राउंड से आ रही हूँ तो मुझे कुछ अलग इंसाइट्स है. जब भी ऑफेंसेस अगेंस्ट वुमेन होते हैं, तो अगर कोई आदमी होता है बोलता है कि मेरे घर पे भी माँ बहन है. अगर ये ऑफेंसेस अगेंस्ट मेन हो रहा है तो मैं बोलूँगी हाँ मेरे घर पे बाप है, भाई है, पति है. तो ये तो हर इंसान को पता है कि हाँ जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज की कमी है इंडिया में. इफ़ वी वांट टू बी अ प्रोग्रेसिव सोसाइटी, इफ़ यू वांट टू बी अ सिविलाइज सोसाइटी, हमको जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज चाहिए. मुझे लगता है सोसाइटी का ना अप्रोच बहुत कॉम्पिटिटिव हो गया है. सबको लगता है ये 100 राइट्स है हमारे पास, जो भी पहले पहुँचेगा वो 90 राइट्स ले लेगा. तो जब भी हम वुमेन राइट की बात करते हैं, वहाँ पे मेन अपोज करते हैं. जब भी हम मेन राइट की बात करते हैं, बोलते पर व्हाट अबाउट वुमेन. लोग ये नहीं समझते दैट इन्फिनाइट राइट्स दैट कुड एग्जिस्ट इन अ सिविलाइज्ड एंड प्रोग्रेसिव सोसाइटी. All of us can have a balanced approach without overshadowing each other. तो men can also have equal representation, equal usage of laws, and women can also have. तो हमको ना, जैसे ये ना एजुकेशन में आपको एनालॉजी दूंगी कि एजुकेशन के लिए होता था. इंडिया नई नई आज़ाद हुई, लिमिटेड अपने पास इनकम था, लिमिटेड सोर्सेज थे, तो बोला गया कि राइट टू एजुकेशन फंडामेंटल राइट होना चाहिए कि नहीं. लोगों ने बोला कि राइट बना दोगे, पर हमारे पास तो पैसे हैं नहीं कि 6 से 14 साल तक आप दो कंपलसरी एजुकेशन. उसको हम
डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स में
आ गए. इंडिया पिछड़ी रह गई, होते गए, डिस्कशन चलते गए. एक बार 1990s में बोला जब तक हम एजुकेशन को फंडामेंटल राइट नहीं बनाएंगे हम गरीबी को टैकल नहीं कर सकते. एंड देन वी सॉ अ चेंज. सिमिलरली जब तक हम बोलेंगे कि विमेन ओनली आर द वल्नरेबल सेक्शन ऑफ द सोसाइटी, मेन ओनली आर परपेट्रेटर्स, आप ट्रायल के टाइम पे ही उनको विक्टिम ब्लेमिंग स्टार्ट कर देते हो. जब तक सोसाइटी वल्नरेबल ट्रीट करती रहेगी हम वल्नरेबल मानते रहेंगे. जैसे लॉज हैव ऑल्सो चेंज. पहले ना गवर्नमेंट बहुत पुलिसिंग वाला रोल करती थी, मान के चलती थी कि हम, जैसे अभी भी इंडिया में आप देखोगे आते रहते कि OTP ना शेयर करें, क्रेडिट कार्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन ना शेयर करें, तो लोग मान रहे कि हाँ हम बेवकूफ़ है, चलो है भी, मेरे पापा भी कहीं ना कहीं OTP लिख के
OTP दे
रखते हैं और
देंगे।
मेरे को भेजते रहते हैं कि कहीं किसी को OTP मत शेयर करना. सो वी हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ सोसाइटी. बट एक बार अपन को स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड लेना चाहिए कि यार वल्नरेबल ना मान के अगर हम उनको एम्पावर करने का सोचे तो वी कैन हैव अ बैलेंस्ड अप्रोच एंड वी कैन हैव बोथ. वी शुड हैव बोथ. जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज चाहिए ही. तो अभी मेंस राइट पे भी अगर मैंने कुछ रील बनाया, कुछ कंटेंट बनाया, सबसे ज़्यादा कुछ लोग प्रमोट भी करेंगे कि हाँ मेंस राइट्स चाहिए, पर सबसे ज़्यादा तो पर वुमेन राइट का क्या हुआ? अरे यार दोनों साइड बाय साइड एग्जिस्ट कर सकते हैं. इट्स नॉट अ कॉम्पिटिशन.
Abhijit, when you saw the suicide video, it was shocking. You know, I mean, suicides happen. Lots of people do it live. It comes on Facebook. It comes on, but this one with this detailing that he did, and that letter and everything. I mean, the media. There are some murders which happen. There are some rapes that happen. There is mass murders which happen. Somehow, certain things just hit you.
Yeah.
And this one was one case like that when he put out that video. And then after that on social media you saw a whole bunch of people saying had he not done this it would have never become such an issue. Nobody would have talked about men's rights. This was one of those catalysts which did that. And then the media trial, as soon as that the wife's picture came on, she has been already declared guilty. Oh, look at the way she's looking, look at that harsh remorseless it was that one click of the picture. अब उसको already media में guilty ठहरा दिया है because she has this remorseless look on that face. Now, I don't know. We still don't know the details about what happened. But what do you have to say about this? Because you've been talking about men's rights for a long time. In fact, I think the first time that you sent me a DM or first time we interacted also was about when you said that, look, your reporting on this issue is not right. I remember long ago this was. And, you know, I called up my print department and said that, you know, look, all of us come from this situation where we automatically think that it's a dowry case, it's a man who's at fault. Please first get the details from the cops.
Yeah.
Don't just go by what, you know, the victim or whatever, a woman who has been assaulted for, and she says it's dowry, get the man's point of view too. So I remember you telling me this. So let's get back to this case and tell me, what did you think about it when you first heard?
You know, the first thing was just anger. But then very guiltily, I was also very happy on how lucid he had been. Because he was so crystal clear. None of that long letter or the video, the hour-and-a-half long video, was wasted on anything. He had articulated his points so clearly. You know, in a way I haven't seen being done before. Now, the reason I'm, you know, I take the positions I do on this is because, you know, being a gay man, I'm never going to get married or anything like that. So I'm safe in that sense. When she was saying, you know, the husband and the family, since when did we get into collective punishment?
Yeah.
Right. Collective punishment is a Nazi thing. It's a Sippenhaft clause. Right. How do you get in? How does a civilized democracy based on Anglo-Saxon jurisprudence get into Nazi-style Sippenhaft collective punishment? The same thing happens with the Anglo-Saxon presumption of guilt. Is changed to the Napoleonic presumption of innocence, is changed to the Napoleonic presumption of guilt. You have to prove yourself innocent.
Innocent, yeah.
Right. And remember, the Napoleonic presumption of guilt comes about because the French police take a very, very long time to investigate a case. They build a watertight case which is so strong, and at that point it is based on a certain police investigative system. You can't have an Anglo-Saxon policing system combined with a Napoleonic presumption of guilt or innocence system, right? So there's a lot of very low-grade legal thinking on this. If you remember, my other lawyer, Nikhil, who you know was working on the laws that came after the Nirbhaya thing, it was completely hijacked by these activists who they wanted to make the laws gender neutral. Because like we discussed during the Article 3, the IPC 377 discussion, tomorrow if I get raped, I have absolutely no recourse to the law except Section 377. Okay. And if it's a woman, she will get away with it. if I get raped by a woman, she will get away with it. Mostly men who get raped by women, and I know some men who have been raped by women, well, not raped, but sexually molested by women, they are so ashamed to come and talk about it because like, yaar, main bolunga, and they are scared
nobody
because
will
the
believe
woman
it.
will then say,
that the other way around.
yeah, and it's in your face sexual harassment.
But see, some of the media shows that happened later, online media, they say those are such few that as a result of that, the other side will get misrepresented. Women who have been physically
Look, they were that
abused.
family and her were given the opportunity. The teams went to interview the family. They could have sat down, invited them for a cup of tea, and had a nice conversation with them. They were sitting on the balcony, abusing them, threatening them. They were literally validating all the behavior that Atul Subhash had accused them of. Literally, the first point. I mean, you know, how much benefit of the doubt are you going to give them? You know, when I completely accept, I've seen this, you know, I've heard lawyers say this, I've heard police say this. Of course, they blame each other. The women usually don't want to file cases, but the police or the lawyers invariably encourage. No, when you ask the police, they'll say, "Sir, हमने कुछ नहीं किया है, ये lawyer ने करवाया है." When you
That's
go
also
ask the lawyers, they'll say, "नहीं, हम
The
तो कुछ नहीं
police
करना
said that
चाहते थे."
FIR क्या करेंगे without this? Anil ji, I'm
Without
going
this.
to come to this.
Right. But sorry.
yeah, go
so,
ahead.
so what happens is there is already a path for rectification in all of this. First is clubbing all the cases together. The second is the absolute unwavering use of perjury on persons filing cases. And when you accuse the false case filer of perjury, तब दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाएगा because they will come clean on if they did it or if the lawyer made them do it, who needs to at that point be disbarred, or the police made them do it, who then needs to be sacked. And you know, the point is, it is precisely because of that that lawyers and the police will never file a perjury case. Courts will never take cognizance of perjury that has happened during a trial. You know, 98% of all cases were found to be false. 98%. Perjury filing, not even one. And perjury is something a court can take suo motu cognizance of. But even in this case, the FIRs have been filed on everyone except the judge in this case, Rita Kaushik, who there are very serious dying declaration accusations against her. The Bangalore police have clarified they don't even intend to file anything against her. And the same courts that took cognizance of one judge making some derogatory remarks about one community have taken a zero suo motu cognizance of this. And today that judge has put out some issued notifications to all social media and things like that saying, how can you do this? And it's contempt and whatnot.
So, Anil, I'll come to you. Some of the things which Abhijit said, I'd like you to comment on this also, because it is true. If you look at all the cases and what is coming out now, lots of women say that, even if we had an issue with the husband, but then the police would not register an FIR and said कि उसमें dowry भी डालो, उसमें ये भी बोलो that the father-in-law beat me up, and the father-in-law is probably 85, 86 or whatever. Father-in-law beat me, the mother-in-law beat me, the dogs attacked me. Yeah, there are templates. So जब तक आप ये सब नहीं बोलोगे, तब तक case strong नहीं बनेगा. So, and of course it's said, I mean, it's not said it openly. The police will also say this to you, FIR नहीं करेंगे. अरे ये क्या है? ये इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है? How long have you been married? 8 years, फिर तो dowry case बनेगा नहीं. So you say कि mental torture, physical torture, खाना नहीं दिया, unnatural sex. You can say any kind of things
It
to...
depends on the
Yeah,
state.
because then there's no video evidence of any of this, right? So you can say anything and everything on this. That, खाना खराब देते थे, बासी खाना देते थे. You can say anything and everything and get away with it. So lots of families say that these things didn't happen. They wanted to divorce. Mutually agree नहीं होता था, तो ये सब add on हुआ. So your foundation, I'm sure, gets a lot of these kind of things. So tell me what can be done, and is it true that there is a trend of this happening?
Well, firstly, I'll say Atul Subhash was my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have counseled him. He was our member, SIFF member.
Okay.
I have stayed in his house. because he was talking about AI and tech, and I have my own curiosity. Sometimes we need some software, so I have stayed in his house.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was when he was still married.
No, recently. He sent me a message at 1:55 a.m.
When he was separated.
No. When he
Just-
committed suicide, I was one of the persons, and our team only got the police on board. Yeah.
Yeah, so please explain to me what happened. What did he speak to you in all the conversations?
I didn't have much of an interaction with him last 6 months due to my own schedules and all that. But the whole thing was, as you said, like it was very adversarial. Lot of cases being filed and all that. And but he's not the kind of person. I know he's a very jovial person, very practical person. So he's not the kind of person who can commit suicide. That was our thinking.
Huh.
And
He wasn't under any kind of
No,
medical supervision.
no.
Kabhi therapist ke paas nahi gaye.
No, he was
kuch nahi?
diabetic.
He was
diabetic.
Huh.
No. No. And I'll tell you, our organization is 20-year-old organization. We founded in 2005 and I joined in 2004. So we have collaboration with the NIMHANS professors and researchers, and we have therapists, life coaches. I myself have counseled more than 9,000 such men till now. So other people also have similar numbers, I mean the senior people. So it will be going more than 1 lakh. So we have the samples.
Was he fitting into any of those?
No suicide ideation at all, because we are very sensitive that way.
Huh.
So
I would think that-
in fact, when I saw the message, I ignored it for 5 minutes.
Can you tell us what was the message?
Yeah. The message was like, this is to say you goodbye to you.
Oh my God.
And this is like 4-line message, and take care. This is my brother's number, and be helpful to my family, and you prosper, something like that. Yeah.
So what time did you see the message?
1:55 he sent. I saw around 3:30.
In the morning?
I was not sleeping. I was doing some work. So at 3:30 I saw, and my first reaction is I because he can't. He's not the kind of person. So I ignored it for 5 minutes. I'm like, he may have forwarded some other person. Sometimes we get messages, because I think people who come to us, almost 50% of them had suicide ideation at one point or other. It's not like daily or something. So getting such a message
Is
is
not,
not
abnormal.
abnormal.
Okay.
So 5 minutes, I couldn't connect. Then after some time, like 5 minutes, I saw the other groups and all, lot of groups. So he has left couple of groups, WhatsApp groups, like what has been happening, what is this? And then, like, I thought that maybe he was depressed, even though he's not. He may be depressed. Maybe he has sent a message. Then I flashed the message saying there seems to be a situation. Then the other people said, couple of other people in that time responded back saying, we also got the messages, similar messages. Then one of the persons said, I have sent the police. Police is on the way. Then I called him. Okay, I called him. His name is Jackson. So I called him and I said, what's going on? So he said, yeah, police is on the way. Another 2 more guys are on the way. So it is 3:30, so 4. So police reached around between 3:45 to 4:15. They reached and they are like, door is locked, car is not there. There's no car. So the whole thing is like, he may have gone somewhere on the car, because even these guys can't believe, right? I'm like, no, he's too smart. If he's planning something, so maybe he has kept car somewhere. So you break open the door. That's around 4:15. I'm telling, break open the door. Police is not ready to do. They want witnesses, this, that, and all that. Like, so they were not ready to break. Like, somehow you have to break the door. So, but they broke the door at 7:28 a.m.
3 hours have passed.
Yeah.
By then,
Yeah. But the region, if you ask me the region, let me put it this way.
when he sent the message, he probably knew that by the time any action would have been, he didn't want to get saved. See, I know for a fact that there are many people who send out these messages, but they are hoping कि कोई आके बचा लेगा. Right? They are on that brink.
He didn't have that sense of self-pity. Some people can get all those mix of emotions. He didn't have all that.
All through in your conversation with him, you didn't feel कि वो बिल्कुल ही helpless है.
Yeah, let me tell you my last interaction with him, which is over a Zoom call. The US election happened on 5th. 6th was the results declared. And we guys somehow had some kind of a, soft corner or support for Trump and Elon Musk. Okay? So we were partying on that day night. It was a planned Zoom call. You bring your food and all, sit over Zoom call and just relax, talk what all happened and party and learn something out of it. And the reason being, Elon Musk was good for free speech,
Whatever,
especially
huh.
whatever reason. So we were doing it. Then it went on from 8:30 till around 10:30, 11. Then we are winding up, so let's play some music over Zoom. So he's the person who is playing the music, and we people are suggesting him, both Bollywood and Western. So he played around 10 songs.
वो अकेले थे. There was no wife, nobody.
No, of course, he was alone.
He had already been separated. by
Separated
them.
for a long time, more than 3 years. So he was playing all this music, and he was he was one of the participants out of 250 people, kind of. So if he's depressed or any in that way, then he would not have been so.
No, they
mixing.
do. I mean,
Yes, there can be, but it is a
There are
fact
bouts
that
when they-
it is a fact that he has been planning this for a couple of months.
depression is not linear. Firstly, that it's not that the person is always low. There are ups and downs. So it's possible that day he was not.
I mean to say that the other people have also had dinners with him. He was preparing his will 2 to 3 months before. So he had actually prepared a full plan. And the folder in which he kept all those files, those signed and scanned and signed, those folder with all that, he has created the folder on 31st October. And I'm talking about this incident of Zoom call and all on 9th November.
So it's not an instinctive thing to commit suicide. It is a very planned
Especially for men.
thing. So some people who go through depression, they would have their emotional ups and downs, I would think. This is a weird kind of a situation where he's clinically planned. It's like
Yes,
a clinically planned murder.
Yeah. You could almost, the closest I've seen.
But he's murdered himself.
Yeah.
To this is terminally ill patients who plan
Yeah.
their own euthanasia almost.
Correct, yes.
So it's. but
Which is illegal in
imagine-
India, just...
Which is
Yeah.
quite sad, because
Yeah.
you don't want to illegalize people who are going through depression. You want to help them. Instead, we make it illegal. But I think what we need to understand is there is so much collective responsibility in what happened to him.
This is what I want
The
to know.
judge is responsible, the police is responsible, the girl's lawyers are responsible. I've not studied the case files, but I don't know what his own lawyer was doing in this particular case. Because, I know this, I've seen all these, I mean, you remember I was in jail for 43 days. I've seen all these legal games played out.
Yeah.
The point of every hearing is to get a next hearing.
Next date, तारीख पे तारीख.
Okay, so it is a constant process of leeching and blood sucking,
That itself...
which is so financially draining. That is why the process is the punishment. That is why they throw the process at you, right? And the problem is, in all of this, I wish even half the anger that has been directed had been directed at the judicial processes, at the police processes, because we're all talking about the law. I can actually show you laws like I did.
But see,
the
this
perjury
law,
laws and things which
Abhijit,
you
which
can.
the law which came about and things like that, it was after the Nirbhaya case. It was the same thing, right? कि law गलत है, तो law बनाओ, which
but
can't be.
remember,
Yeah.
even in the Nirbhaya case, technology had progressed to such a point where you could make it gender neutral, like Pooja said.
Explain
Why-
this 498A and explain what was the intent and the misuse of it, which we've just talked about it. So you tell me कि ये जो 498 है, 498A, cruelty by a husband or his family towards his wife, right? That is what it's all about. So अब इसका इंटेंट क्या था जब ये बना था, और इसका जो मिसयूज है ये कितना हो रहा है?
Okay.
मतलब परसेंटेज वाइज क्या इतना हो रहा है कि इसको चेंज करना चाहिए, या अनस्क्रूपलस लॉयर्स, अनस्क्रूपलस व्हाट टू से, आई मीन इफ यू हैव अ क्लाइंट, इसको किसी ना किसी तरह जिताना है, तो उसमें वो जो एड ऑन्स करते हैं वो यू डोंट नीड टू मैनिपुलेट इट, बट इट इज मैनिपुलेशन ओनली. अब मेरे को बताइए, ये समझाइए.
I'd like to add a couple of things. I totally agree
जी.
with what Abhijit sir said, what you said. I like to say, जैसे 3 Idiots में बोला था ना, वो स्टूडेंट ने आई क्विट लिख दिया था और आमिर खान ने बोमन ईरानी को बोला था कि इट्स नॉट अ सुसाइड, इट्स अ मर्डर.
हाँ.
I think media trial में we are just focusing on the wife and her family.
Correct.
The system is responsible. It's not a suicide, it's a murder.
Yeah, okay.
he was responsible, like he said, that the processes are punishment. एक डिस्ट्रेस्ड हस्बैंड है, एक डिस्ट्रेस्ड वाइफ है. वाई इज इट दैट द डिस्ट्रेस्ड वाइफ हैज़ 4-5 लॉज टू फाइंड अ सोल्यूशन एंड अ डिस्ट्रेस्ड हस्बैंड कैन ओनली फाइंड सुसाइड एज अ सोल्यूशन? अगर हम NCRB डेटा देखें, 1.8 लाख सुसाइड्स हुए पूरे साल में अगर, तो 1.2 lakhs वर कमिटेड बाय मेन. 70% आर. अब मैं NCRB डेटा बोलूँगी तो हम हमेशा NCRB डेटा में वुमेन कितना हुआ, क्या हुआ, इंडिया इज़ नॉट सेफ फॉर. अरे तो और भी बहुत सारे एरियाज है. इट इज़ सेटल्ड कि हाँ वुमेन के प्रोटेक्शन के लॉस है. इट इज़ सेटल्ड, लेट्स वर्क देयर. लेट्स ऑल्सो पैरेलली वर्क. इंडिया में बहुत सारा अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट है, सबको काम पे
और
लगाते हैं.
इसमें आप फार्मर सुसाइड ये वो सब जोड़ रहे हैं
तो
ना.
मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, इंडिया में
डोमेस्टिक अब्यूज तो नहीं जोड़ रहे आप.
एग्जैक्टली.
can
तो
be
मुझे लगता है ना, इसको अगर अपन एकदम ब्रांडली सोचे ना, कि अगर हम मीडिया ट्रायल की बात करें कि शुड वी वन साइडेडली एक ही इंसान को बिलीव करना चाहिए कि नहीं, मुझे लगता है कि इस केस को वी शुड मेक इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ व्हाट निर्भया वॉज फॉर वुमेन प्रोटेक्शन एंड रेप लॉज. सच है नहीं है, ठीक है, तो हम पूरा ट्रायल कंप्लीट होगा तब क्या फिर लॉज बनाएंगे? नहीं. यू लुक एट द केस, यू लुक एट number of people who are relating to the situation, you look at suicide rates, you look at people who are wanting these laws. और इसमें तो डिमांड करने वाले लोग भी शर्माते हैं, क्योंकि उनको पता है सिस्टम उन पे हंसेगी कि तुम हस्बैंड क्लेम कर सकता है मेंटेनेंस, उस पर हंसेगी, तो वो क्लेम ही नहीं करता है. सो आर पीपल रिलेटिंग टू अतुल सुभाष सिचुएशन? येस. आर मेन डिस्ट्रेस्ड? येस. डू वी नीड जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज? येस. तो इस सिचुएशन की वेरासिटी को चेक ना करते हुए भी, अगर ये क्या हम सुसाइड होगा और होगा तब लाएंगे लॉज? नहीं. लेट्स ब्रिंग लॉज ताकि सोसाइटी उस तरीके से एडजस्ट हो सके. सेकेंड, जुडिशियल प्रोसेसेस नीड्स अ ओवरहॉल. अगर हम पूरा सिस्टम देखें तो हाँ, पेंडेंसी ऑफ केसेस है. एक अगर ट्रायल कोर्ट में आप बात करें, एक जज एक दिन में 125 केस सुनता है. आप एक कॉफ़ी ब्रेक लेके आएंगे, उतने देर में उसको 10 केसेस सुनने होते हैं. हाउ डू यू प्रिडिक्ट हिम टू डू?
और ये जो फैमिली कोर्ट्स हैं,
तो फैमिली कोर्ट्स को सेटअप किया गया था स्पीडी जस्टिस
हाँ.
के लिए. तो अगर नॉर्मली अगर मुझे डाइवोर्स के लिए फाइल करना है, किसी को भी डाइवोर्स के लिए फाइल करना है, तो वो आप जाओगे फैमिली कोर्ट में ताकि स्पीडी होए. पर मेंटेनेंस CRPC हो गया तो वो अलग केस होगा. तो अलग अलग 4 केसेस आप फाइल कर सकते हो सामने वाले इंसान को फंसाने के लिए. दूसरा, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट में बोला है कि एक तो नॉर्मल इमोशन में बोलूँगी, ह्यूमंस ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट रिवेंज इज़ द ट्रूएस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ इमोशन. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी बोला है कि द सिंपलेस्ट वे टू टेक रिवेंज और टू हैरेस योर हस्बैंड, उसको और उसके रिलेटिव्स को अरेस्ट करवा लो. अगर हम प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स की बात करें तो यू सेइंग है ना कि समवंस प्रॉब्लम्स इज समवंस अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स है, सब कुछ है. एक एडवोकेट से आप बात करोगे कि हाँ जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज की ज़रूरत है, तो बोलेगा हाँ हाँ हाँ. वही उसके बाजू में उसको क्लाइंट ला के बता दो कि यार मेरे ना प्रॉपर्टी नहीं मिल रही है, मैं क्या करूँ, वो आपको बता देगा ये 4 लॉज लगा दो उसके अगेंस्ट. आप अननेचुरल सेक्स भी लगा दो, आप पॉक्सो भी लगा दो कि आपके बच्चे को छेड़ा करके.
हाँ.
तो द सेम पर्सन विल मिसयूज इट. तो प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स पे ध्यान देने की ज़रूरत है. तो प्रोसेस एज अ पनिशमेंट पे ध्यान देने की ज़रूरत है. पर सबसे ज़्यादा इंडिया में हर 10 लाख लोगों के लिए वी हैव 21 जजेस. फॉर अस टू बी अ गुड स्टेट, अगर सही जजमेंट्स हमको चाहिए ना, जैसे तो जजमेंट्स में ना मैक्सिमम लॉस तो बहुत इंटरप्रेटेटिव है. जैसे अगर हम एलिमनी की बात करें, हम मेंटेनेंस की बात करें, 498 की बात करें, बहुत डिस्क्रिशन दिया गया है. जैसे जो वो 2 करोड़ 3 करोड़ का एलिमनी माने, जज के पास डिस्क्रिशन है ना कैंसिल आउट करने के लिए. एलिमनी लॉज बहुत सिंपल बोलते हैं, 9 पॉइंट का सिस्टम है, 10 पॉइंट का सिस्टम है कि तुम देखो 25% आपको, ऐसा स्ट्रिक्ट फॉर्मूला नहीं है, पर अगर 25% एक मंथली इनकम से आप निकाल के सकते हो. इफ़ द वाइफ इज़ केपेबल इनफ अपने आप को मेंटेन करने के लिए, तो वो डिनाई कर सकते हैं.
उसमें भी होता है ना कि जजेस डोंट वांट टू बी सीन एज सो कॉल्ड एंटी वुमेन. तो मतलब लॉयर भी बोलेगा कि इफ द वुमन इज बिकॉज दिस दिस सो मच ऑफ ऑल दिस कि वह जज का इमेज जो है, तो वो एंटी वुमन दिखना ही चाहता है. सो इफ़ यू हैव एन एवरिशियस वुमन आउट देयर, वो मांग रही है कि बंदा जो है वो 40,000 महीने के कमा रहा है, उसमें से तुम 30,000 मांग रहे हो, ठीक है, और तुम कह रहे हो कि घर भी चाहिए मुझे, जिस घर में बूढ़े माँ बाप भी रहते हैं, कि तुम्हें वो घर भी चाहिए. अब वो आदमी क्या घर बेचेगा? घर तो उसका है भी नहीं, माँ बाप का है. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट द जज सेज कि मैं आई डोंट वांट टू लुक एंटी वुमन. तो मतलब लॉयर भी कहते हैं कि भाई ये तो गॉन केस है, क्योंकि इट विल गो टू द वुमन. ये जज तो बहुत प्रोग्रेसिव जज है.
सो आई हैव अ कपल ऑफ जजमेंट्स. तो जब भी ऐसे सिचुएशंस आती है ना, अपन को लगता है कि हाँ सिस्टम तो खराब ही है, विश्वास खत्म कर दो, कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. ऐसा नहीं है, मतलब मुझे पता है कि इस केस में क्या हुआ, पर कुछ अच्छे जजमेंट्स भी रहे. स्पेशली कर्नाटका कोर्ट हैव बीन वेरी एक्टिव एलिमनी की केसेस में, पर्जरी की केसेस में, फॉल्स केसेस की द नंबर्स आर वेरी वेरी लो. पर कोर्ट एक्टिविस्ट है। तो अगर हम 498 की हिस्ट्री में जाए तो 1983 में इस लॉ को लाया गया था, इंक्रीज इन नंबर ऑफ डाउरी डेथ्स को देखते हुए, क्रुएल्टी अगेंस्ट वुमेन को देखते हुए। तो अगेन लाइक आई सेड, द ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड इंटेंट टू ब्रिंग अबाउट दिस लॉ वाज वेरी नाइस। पर अगर हम एक्चुअली में देखें तो जिन लोगों के लिए लॉ बनाया गया वो तो उस भ्रम में है कि अगर मैंने फाइल कर दिया डाइवोर्स का केस तो मैं तो सोसाइटी के अगेंस्ट ले जाऊंगी, मैं मेरे पति के अगेंस्ट मैं संभाल लूँगी। जिस सोसाइटी की तबके लिए की प्रोटेक्शन के लिए लॉ लाया है वो इसको यूज़ नहीं कर रहा है, एंड द मिसयूज इज हैपनिंग। सो नाउ वी हैव टू रिफ्लेक्ट ऑन द लॉज कि अगर मिसयूज हो रहा है तो अ कपल ऑफ इन 2005 में सुशील कुमार वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया केस वाज द फर्स्ट केस, इट्स अ वेरी लैंडमार्क केस, जिन्होंने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल वैलिडिटी चैलेंज किया 498 का। द सुप्रीम कोर्ट रिकॉग्नाइज्ड कि हाँ मिसयूज हो रहा है, पर उन्होंने कहा कि अगर किसी लॉ का मिसयूज हो रहा है तो उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो वैलिड नहीं है। हमको बैलेंस ड्रॉ करना है कि कैसे उसको रैशनली हम मिसयूज से बचा सकते हैं। तो यू वी कैन रिटेन द सेक्शंस ऑफ 498A बट वी कैन मेक इट जेंडर न्यूट्रल और हम बैलेंस्ड अप्रोच निकाल सकते हैं। लाइक सर सेड कि ये कैसा लॉ है कि एक तरीके से आप पूरी फैमिली को 15 लोगों को 10 साल के बच्चे से लेके 90 साल के इंसान को आप अरेस्ट करवा सकते हो एंड यू, और बिना इंक्वायरी के बस
नॉन बेलेबल है
बिकॉज इट्स कॉग्निजेबल,
Non-bailable,
इट्स नॉन बेलेबल, इट्स नॉन
non-compoundable.
कंपाउंडेबल। तो इट्स वन ऑफ द सीरियस ऑफेंसेस। पर
Cognizable.
अ कपल ऑफ जजमेंट्स हैव बीन गिवन, जैसे ये सुशील कुमार वाला जजमेंट है जिसमें बोला कि यहाँ बैलेंस नीड्स टू बी स्ट्रक आउट। देन एलिमनी की केस में कल्याण दे चौधरी वर्सेस रीता दे चौधरी का है, जिन्होंने बोला कि फॉर्मूलाज ये कि 25% होना चाहिए। ऑल्सो दे सेड कि इफ द वाइफ इज केपेबल तो फिर देने की जरूरत नहीं है।
See, Abhijit, I'm seeing a lot of social media posts saying, "Bhai, shadi mat karo," because prenup is not there, and now there are avaricious women. So there's a lot of anger, and you know, it's palpable anger now that marriage as an institution is something which has got corrupted because of the kind of laws we have.
It's worse than marriage because remember, in this country, sex on the false promise of marriage
Is a-
equals rape.
Rape. That's also
Okay,
bizarre.
so I would actually.
And after 4 years, 5 years, people are bringing it that for 4 years, you know, they were in a live-in relationship or they were having physical relationship, and then you accuse that person of rape.
Now, remember, again, there are two sides to this. There's a very famous celebrity divorce in Delhi, which has been dragging on for the last 15, 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
Where everybody knows that the wife has actually put in a lot of effort into the kids. The husband has many hundreds of crores in Benami, maybe thousands of crores in Benami, and is refusing to give any kind of maintenance except what the official income is, which is a pittance, which everybody knows that that lady deserves a heck of a lot more, just given the sheer amount of career sacrifice and the amount of raising the kids that she has done. That is a clear abuse by the man of the system. Okay. And this is a celebrity one. There is a lot of stuff that goes on here that's very common. The second thing that we're seeing is there are actual marriage fixers I've seen who are angling for families who can be brought into a divorce court within 6 months to 2 years. So that preferably 6 months. And I've seen this being openly discussed. Right. The last time this happened was about a year and a half back. But on a recent trip back, I don't know, I had to take an Uber. And the driver was discussing with his wife what are the going rates for government engineers and things like that for dowry. तो डाउरी भी होता है
ये तो
एंड ईयर एंड हाफ बैक इट वाज डिस्कसिंग कि नहीं ये केस कर देते हैं वो केस कर देते हैं क्योंकि ये फैमिली इज वेरी यूनिकली सूटेड टू बी केस्ड अपॉन I've heard these driver conversations also.
So पहले होता था, you know, this IAS, IFS में शादी हो जाए, IAS, IRS में शादी हो जाए, and then it was like, you know, even if the marriage doesn't work, nobody's going to go put a case on the other because उनका career graph will get impacted because if a person there अगर dowry की बात हो जाएगी तो उसका career खत्म है. So there used to be out of court settlement कि ये ठीक कर दो because both will get impacted, the woman as well as the man, you know, will get impacted कि तुमने ये किया है. But now that sharam has gone.
That sharam has gone, but the notion of the sharam permeates our court system. See, the very notion that sex on the promise of marriage equals rape is based on the fact that cohabitation is a shameful thing.
Yeah.
Society perceives it shameful. Now, you had no problems cohabiting and hearing everybody call you whatever. But when it is broken up, suddenly तुम्हारा शर्म उभड़ के आया. Who are we kidding out here?
Yeah.
So, it is such, and my advice to men is, one, first, the problem, of course, is you don't have good private detectives in this country. They're overwhelmingly frauds. So you can't even get a proper
And it's only
check
for
done.
the wealthy, right?
It's only for the wealthy.
For a middle class woman,
But-
she's looking at कि बच्चे अगर हैं तो first pay the bloody school fees. You moved out from your husband's home. You're staying with your brother or your parent. You can barely afford rent on your own.
If you're getting into
All this is
these
complicated.
are conversations you need to get into with the partner that you're planning on marrying or cohabiting with
Yeah.
on day one, which is you need to make a joint WhatsApp video and mail it to all your relatives saying, I have not promised her marriage.
Yeah, because
And if she refuses to be in that video,
is that video, can you, like, suppose there's no prenup in this, like, there is no prenup in this country, right? Suppose you do a video to say, and a boy and a girl getting married, they put it on video that, look, if this marriage doesn't work in 5 years, if it doesn't work, if it's under 5 years, I will pay her so much. If it is beyond 5 years, if it is 10 years, I will pay her so much.
I'm not
One
ta-
minute, let me
sorry.
just complete. And if we have one child, I will pay her this much percentage. And I'm putting it on video and I'm showing it to all my relatives. These are the things.
Zero value.
zero value.
It's
You know why?
invalid.
I'm talking about cohabitation right now. Because in cohabitation cases,
That
the
also.
absence of evidence is treated, falls on the man's head. Because he has to prove that he has not promised marriage. Okay, so this is only for cohabitation. In case of marriage, what you need to be doing out here is, this one of my friends who's currently fighting a case, he started getting suspicious within about 2-3 months. So he coyly installed cameras across the entire house.
Yeah.
And he started. Now, see, the problem is,
Ye nahi hota
with
na.
some men,
It's-
but
yeah.
you have to. This is like getting.
No, actually, this
you will
Atul
not.
Subhash could have.
You are
I
not.
guess.
But the court will not take into consideration because it was recorded without consent. That can also happen.
No,
And I'd like to add to your
Yeah.
point. Why does society consider women inherently stupid? अगर मैं बोलूँ all women are bad drivers, सब offend हो जाएंगे. पर ये जो sex on the premise of marriage, ये सिर्फ women को available है. Only girlfriends can file the case against boyfriends saying कि he had sex with me on the false promise of marriage. Boyfriend cannot file that case.
Yeah.
तो विमेन को इनहेरेंटली स्टूपिड क्यों माना गया कि उसको अकल नहीं, वो क्या करे क्या नहीं, और मेन को हमेशा ही इंटेलिजेंट क्यों माना गया?
तो जब ये लॉ बना था तब सोचना चाहिए था ना.
मुझे वही है कि व्हाई डज इंडियन सोसाइटी थिंक कि यार लड़की अनपढ़ ही रहेगी, वो समझ ही नहीं पाएगी, वो कंसेंट दे ही नहीं पाएगी, तो फिर हमको तो एज ऑफ वोट भी बहुत लेट ही दो, तुम 25 में दो, उसकी बाद ही दो, तो क्यों उसमें क्यों सिमिलैरिटी, वो क्यों जेंडर न्यूट्रल है? तो मान रहे ना कि 18 में वुमेन और मेन इक्वली कंसेंट दे सकते, देश के नेता चुन सकते हम, पर सेक्स के लिए कंसेंट नहीं दे सकते.
A Bihar teacher kidnapped on the way to school, forced to marry a woman at gunpoint.
Yeah.
पकड़ो आप भी
हाँ.
This is another cartel. So there's the identify men to make
Does he
bakras
have
out of
any
cartel.
right? Does he have any right? He's kidnapped. It's called Pakadwa Vivah,
Yes.
where a man is forced at gunpoint, and this has been going on. These forced marriages have been going on for 30 years. Now that man has no right.
दैट मैरिज इज इनवैलिड. कोर्शन के बेसिस पे किया गया कोई भी चीज इज इनवैलिड.
नहीं, पर वो वीडियो होना चाहिए ना कि कोर्शन हुआ है, कैसे पता लगेगा? अब वो केस पे जाएगा ना. शादी तो हो गई,
अब कंटेस्ट करोगे उस
अब
चीज को.
कंटेस्ट करो उसको.
मैम, पर मुझे बताओ, हम लॉज को इतना क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, हम सोसाइटी की जो इतने सालों से प्रैक्टिस चले आ रही है, विच ट्रीट्स मैरिज एज अ प्लेसमेंट, कि लड़की की शादी हमेशा हायर अर्निंग फैमिली में
बट लॉ करना पड़ेगा ना. जैसे
Law-
अगर डाउरी के लिए was
Definitely.
also society which did it.
Definitely.
But then came the law.
Definitely.
Right? And then to some extent it has had an effect. At least it started having an effect with my generation. My generation of women, at least in the cities, in the metros, just objected to it completely. And my aunts generated, in the main metros. By the time I was getting married, even in the tier 2. And अब तो हर जगह I think women say कि हम तो video कर देंगे अगर आप ऐसे करोगे. Of course there are ways around it of demanding, asking, these things happen. But they are scared. People are still scared of it. तो इसमें नहीं हो सकता.
मुझे यही लगता है कि मैं बचपन से पढ़ते आ रही इंडिया इज अ डेवलपिंग कंट्री, हम लोग और कितने साल तक बनने वाले हैं. अगर अपन को डेवलप्ड बनना है, हमको ये स्ट्रॉन्ग लॉज लाने ही होंगे. हमेशा लॉज ही रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ सोसाइटी हो ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं. सोसाइटी कैन ऑल्सो भी फिल्म्स की तरह. हम क्या बोलते कि फिल्म्स ऐसे बनती है क्योंकि सोसाइटी वैसा देखना चाहती है. वो पुष्पा ले लो, कबीर सिंह ले लो, क्योंकि लोग इन्जॉय करते हैं. बट सोसाइटी कैन ऑल्सो बी अ रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लॉज. सोसाइटी कैन ऑल्सो हेल्प शेप लॉज. अगर हम सोसाइटी का सिस्टम लेके हम हमेशा लड़की की शादी बड़े घर में करना चाहते हैं, और फिर वही अगर डाइवोर्स की बात है और लड़की ज़्यादा मांगना चाहे, इट्स अ रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग. तो ये जो वैसे एलिमनी लॉज, मेंटेनेंस लॉज, चाइल्ड सपोर्ट लॉज, ये क्लियरली बोलते हैं कि चाइल्ड का मेंटेनेंस दोनों का इक्वल जिम्मेदारी है. पर हम जब भी शादी कराना चाहते हैं, अ लॉट ऑफ फैमिलीज, मिडिल क्लास, अपर मिडिल क्लास, यही लोअर मिडिल क्लास, यही देखते हैं कि लड़की की शादी करने का तो उसको काम करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़े, आसान जीवन हो जाए. तो वही एलिमनी में भी रिफ्लेक्ट होता है कि डाइवोर्स के बाद उसका जीवन अच्छे से निखर जाए, उसको पैसे मिल जाए एक साथ. क्यों? इफ शी इज केपेबल इनफ, इफ शी इज एजुकेटेड इनफ, उसको एलिमनी की क्यों जरूरत है?
Like this
And
case.
if she remarries, why should the alimony stop?
Exactly.
That stops, by the way, I think. Yeah.
In some cases.
UP police officer booked for sexually exploiting IIT Kanpur student.
मतलब सबसे एलीट भी एक्सप्लॉइट हो सकता
तो
है.
ये
So
मतलब
you're smart enough to get into an IIT. So you want all the benefits of being a buddhu, but God forbid anybody call you a buddhu.
So she says that he hid the fact that he's married and started a relationship with her, promising marriage. Later, she came to know about his marriage and raised an objection. He promised to divorce his wife, but he didn't. And on the basis of the woman's complaint, now an FIR has been registered against the ACP. Now, this is what I'm trying to say is that women have to be smarter. They have to be smarter. When you're getting into a relationship, find out. But the point is, ऐसी जब चीजें होती हैं, it's not as if it's not happening elsewhere in the world. This kind of duping happens everywhere. But it's just that IIT Kanpur student
But the
becomes...
problem is only the females have the benefit of it. हम नॉर्मल ब्रेड खरीदने जाते हैं, हम बोलते ना कि तुमको इतनी अकल होनी चाहिए, तुम एक्सपायरी डेट खरीदे हो, तुम ले आओगे फंगस खा लोगे, बोलोगे हम बीमार पड़ गए, तुमने एक्सपायरी डेट क्यों नहीं बोली? अ कंज्यूमर इज सपोज टू बी अवेयर ऑफ द थिंग्स ही इज परचेजिंग. तो रिलेशनशिप में दोनों ही अकलमंद क्यों नहीं हो सकते? अब 18+ हो तो अकल तो होगी ना. वाई ओनली गर्ल्स हैव द बेनिफिट ऑफ सेइंग कि फॉल्स प्रॉमिस हुआ, मेरा वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर लिया, मुझे ये बोला वो बोला. बॉयज़ को क्यों नहीं दे रहे हम?
Now here's another case, right? In a dramatic turn of events, a young woman from Uttar Pradesh Bijnor district got married to her police officer boyfriend after she allegedly threatened to kill self when the latter refused to tie the knot despite several rounds of discussions at the police station. Now ultimately, he says, I'm not getting married despite having had a relationship with her. Then the police arrives. Then the family members say, इसने तो promise किया था. So finally, when the matter could not be taken, she gets angry, she takes a knife out, threatens to kill herself. The police personnel and family members were frightened by the woman's act. The cops then intervened and convinced both families and the youth to agree to the marriage. पुलिस की क्या बनती है इसमें?
ये एक आर्टिकल इतनी सारी लोगों को एक्सटॉर्शन करने के लिए प्रमोट करता है कि इफ आई जस्ट डू दिस हो जाएगी शादी. This is a classic act of extortion.
No, but will she feel safe being married to a man?
Will the man feel safe?
Will the man feel safe?
Right now, तो the atmosphere is that the men don't feel safe.
Right. Both, I'm saying. The man could think कि कल को मैं इसको पिक्चर दिखाने ना ले जाऊं, ये तो नाइफ पकड़ के जाएगी and slit her thing and say कि इसने ऐसे किया. For a man, that angle. For a woman, you know the man didn't want to marry you. You put a knife to your neck.
और यही वो लड़का अगर आगे जाके बोल दे कि तुमसे तो मैंने शादी इसलिए की कि तुम सुसाइड की धमकी दे रही थी, तो वो बोलेगी तो मुझे हैरेस कर रहा है, वो 98 का केस फंस जाएगा.
This kind of marriages won't last. And here is the thing, the most important
Who
thing.
cares whether the marriage doesn't last? The point is
there is no consent for
extortion.
man. There is no concept of consent for
Why
man.
did the police do it? I would blame the police. Forget about the girl and the boy. The police have given a legal
But this is
sanction
by
to
the way,
this.
this is a norm. This is happening in hundreds of cases every year.
Yeah, this is the scary part.
There are men who are forcibly married in the jail. Then the media, in the media you read that the jailer became the priest and somebody did kanyadan, and that is like a beautiful story written there. Yeah.
So we've also seen
And societally, why is it that a policewoman slapping a man is, yaar, it's so great. She's the new heroine, Sherni hai and all of that. But a man policeman slapping a vegetable vendor is harassment.
मुझे
Go after all the handles that any cop raising a hand on a defenseless person is a human rights violation.
Show the
Why is
last
it when a
para.
woman does it? The same feminist handles will go, oh, it's fantastic.
Look at the last para. And the newly married couple was blessed by both families, after which they were sent off home. The matter was settled with mutual consent. Newly married couple were sent off. मतलब इसका क्या मतलब है? That they happily ever after. This is fine.
For now.
जस्ट मुझे लगता है कि इसमें जस्ट बिकॉज पुलिस कंप्लेंट वर्ड यूज हुआ है तो हम सोच रहे हैं कि उन्होंने लॉ के हिसाब से किया है, पर ये पूरा डिस्क्रिशनरी है. हम लोग ने रेप के केसेस में भी देखा है
इसका
कि
नहीं 1 मिनट. ये
same
डिस्क्रिशनरी
thing.
का क्या मतलब है इसमें?
डिस्क्रिशनरी मतलब उन्होंने अपनी दिमाग लगा ली. लॉ डज नॉट प्रिस्क्राइब कि अगर आप लड़की कर रही है तो आप ये स्टेप लो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. वो इंसान का अब क्योंकि
पुलिस डर गई इसमें.
हाँ, अब वो पुलिस है तो एक इंसान ना. अब उसने वर्दी
ना
पहनी
सॉरी,
तो मैं
ये आंसर तो नहीं है कि पुलिस इंसान है. मतलब
नहीं,
अगर
नहीं,
कोई कह
नहीं,
रहा है
what
कि
I'm
I'm going to
saying
kill
is-
myself, you-
no, what I'm saying
उसको
is-
अरेस्ट करो ना. सुसाइड इज
I agree.
a criminal
I
offense
agree
too.
with you. I'm saying कि what he's doing is not what law prescribes.
हाँ.
वो अपना दिमाग लगा के अपनी चीज कर रहा है. That is what not what. तो हम रेप के केस में भी देखते हैं कि कभी कभी जज बोल रहा था कि बलात्कारी से शादी कर लो, तुम्हारी जिंदगी तो हाँ. फैमिली गांव वाले बोले थे कि अब तो इसकी इज्जत चलेगी, अब तुम एक दूसरे को राखी बांध दो रेपिस्ट को. तो ये सारी चीजें जब जज भी बोल रहा है तो वो लॉ को इंटरप्रेट नहीं कर रहा है, वो अपनी बुद्धि का गलत इस्तेमाल कर रहा है.
ways and means of doing it. If somebody
I
threatens, उससे पहले तो वो नाइफ निकाल लो, ठीक है? नाइफ निकाल लो, उसको सेंड हर टू द महिला केंद्र व्हाटएवर.
सब कुछ-
हर जगह है.
सब कुछ मैम उसके मम्मी पापा ने एक चटाक मारा होता वो भी काफी होता.
See, what is going on is that there is an ecosystem that has developed. It is not just police and judiciary. One of the instructions we give to people who come to us, we say never involve the family mediators or family elders. There was a time family elders used to sort out these matrimonial disputes and all. Either you stay together. Nowadays, they get a cut. They can, not nowadays, 20 years back.
Who gets a cut? The family.
The elders, the marriage brokers and all, they get a cut, 20%, it can be 15-20%. So this ecosystem is not built today. 20 years back, this is
No,
the
they
story.
get a cut for what? For breaking the marriage?
No.
For settling.
For
No,
settling.
this is for settling. So if it is settled 20 lakh rupee, let us say, okay?
A breaking of marriage is
Breaking
settled
of
at-
marriage and there is a monetary settlement. Even it happens across all religions. Across all religions, not just Hindus. It can be happen in the Muslim society also. So there are
तो
people.
जिसने शादी कराई वो शादी
Or
तुड़वाने
it
के
can
पैसे
be-
भी
It
लेगा.
can be your tau. It can be even your own tau or some family elder. So this has been completely gone up to that level, and those people will, they either force you, they take back. I'll give you the both sides of the story. One is you give some money, out of court settlement, instead of going to court, it is settled. Now these mediators will get a percentage. This is known. The other side of the story is, let us say there is domestic violence going on between couple. Let's say a woman is facing domestic violence. One big elephant in the room, which is never discussed, is that most incidents of domestic violence are actually bidirectional. Only a small percentage of them are unidirectional, man or woman, woman or man. But what is happening is this, that the bidirectional domestic violence, what is going on, eventually it is the woman who ends up with higher injuries,
Yes.
which we see, right? But both are, it may be likely that more women initiate domestic violence. But eventually, when it is a serious injury of broken bones or something, then the woman will be in a bigger danger. That is for sure. I'm from a man's perspective, I'm saying, because this is research. And when I'm doing research as an engineer or something, I can't,
Fudge that.
bring
Okay.
all these things. Now, this is something not being discussed. Now, often there is a different intervention mechanism if it's a bidirectional. You have to start at a very early stage of, intervening. Now here is what happens. Both people have a bidirectional or a unidirectional domestic violence going on. Then it can be a local Nari Shakti group in a village or some other group or family elders. They make these two people stay together forcibly after a separation of 1 year. Right? Like for example, let's say somebody is our member and these are real incidents. After some 2 years of separation, the wife and the kid or the wife, they installed in the house. The family elders came, they forcibly kept the wife, went away, threatening the guy. Now, first 15 days, nothing will happen. But after some 15 days, there is an escalation, and I will tell you this is a real incident. And I told that guy, listen, you take a backpack with your certificates or something, run away. No, this whole building is mine, first floor, second floor, third floor. Forget it, you get out. He didn't listen to me like 2 months, and then one fine day they had a nasty fight. I think he pushed her. She hit herself on a hand on the edge of the bed. She had a broken hand, and he got an attempt to murder. 2 months he was in prison. He lost his job and all that. I'm talking about tech people. Now this bidirectional thing, so that's why we often prevent this kind of things, because there is a lot of traditional
This is not a way solution, right?
Yes.
The man ki tum ghar chhod ke chale jao.
And RCR section 9, which says now I have a right to conjugal rights. The husband is saying I have a right to conjugal rights, woman is saying, which is actually opposite of all this. You have a domestic violence going on. How can you claim that you have a right to conjugal, relationship? How can you? Right?
What is the solution? आप बताओ कि क्या करना है. एक तो आप कह रहे हो जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज लाने चाहिए. Is there enough noise in society for these kind of changes to come about? Because जब तक शोर नहीं मचेगा तब तक होगा नहीं.
मैम देखो, जो नए लॉज लाए, टू ऐड टू व्हाट सर सेड कि जो ये कम्यूनल होता है कि कम्युनिटी बैठ के सॉल्व करती है एंड दे गेट अ कट. आपको पता है लॉयर्स में भी ये होता है. तो ये जो बड़े बड़े एलिमनी या मेंटेनेंस का अमाउंट सेट किया जाता है, क्यों किया जाता है? क्योंकि दोनों साइड के लॉयर्स आगे जाके मिल जाते हैं कि जो भी आपको मिलेगा हमारा 20% का कट होगा, तभी वो ज़्यादा दे इंस्टिगेट की वो.
हाँ.
पर देखो, सबको अपना घर चलाना है. अगर लॉ के प्रोफाइल में बोले कि ये वाला लॉयर करोड़ों कमाता है, एक हियरिंग के इतना लेता है, दैट्स जस्ट 0.001%. लॉ एक ऐसा प्रोफेशन है जिसमें सैलरी इज़ नॉट प्रिस्क्राइब्ड. आप शुरू के 10 साल कुछ नहीं कमाते हो अगर आप फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर हो. और प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स क्या बोलता है? अगर आप मेरे पास आ रहे हो केस लेके, आई एम सपोज टू हेल्प यू.
करेक्ट.
कि अगर आपने मर्डर किया भी है तो आपको सही सज़ा मिले, कि ऐसा नहीं कि जो सामने वाला बोलो कुछ भी मिल जाए. सही, आई एम सपोज टू हेल्प यू. तो आपकी बहुत सारा यंग ऑडियंस होने वाला है, तो आई जस्ट लाइक टू से कि ऐसा नहीं कि हर चीज़ ही बुरी है, लॉयर सारे बुरे हैं, मीडिएटर सारे बुरी है, मैरिज नहीं करनी चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं है. थिंग्स हैव टू बी डेवलप्ड. अगर नॉइस नहीं भी है तो थिंग्स हैव टू बी सेटल. जैसे सोसाइटी ये सोचती है कि इंडिया एज अ सोसाइटी हम प्रीनप्स को क्यों लीगल नहीं मानते, क्योंकि हम बोलते हैं हम बहुत ट्रेडिशनल सोसाइटी है. द रीजन दैट वी आर नॉट क्रिमिनलाइजिंग मैरिटल रेप. जैसे सर ने बोला कि कैमरा लगा लो, अब ठीक है, आप डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस तो लगा लोगे, मैरिटल रेप में क्या करोगे? वन ऑफ द पार्लियामेंटेरियंस ऑल्सो मेड एन नास्टी कमेंट कि मैरिटल रेप के लिए क्या करोगे, बेडरूम में कैमरा लगा के रखोगे टू प्रूव कंसेंट और नॉट. तो टू हैव अ प्रोग्रेसिव सोसाइटी, टू हैव अ सिविलाइज सोसाइटी, हमको ना सिस्टम्स को और ट्रेडिशनल पर्सपेक्टिव से ही नहीं सोचना चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हम क्यों प्रीनअप नहीं लाते? क्योंकि हम बोलते कि हम चाहते कि इंडिया में मैरिजेस स्टे करे. तो अगर तुम प्रीनअप के बारे में सोच रहे हो, मतलब तुम डाइवोर्स के बारे में सोच रहे हो, पर हम तो चाहते हैं कि तुम्हारी शादी 7 जन्म तक चले, तो तुम कैसे सोच रहे हो इसके बारे में? दैट इज़ व्हाट द कोर्ट्स हैव बीन सेइंग कि हम प्रीनअप्स को नहीं करेंगे. पर मुझे लगता है 2 एंगल है कि जब हम एक तो जब बिल्डिंग कोई बना रहे होते हैं तब हम फायर हजार्ड्स के सिस्टम्स लगाते हैं ना. ऐसा थोड़ा ना कि मेरा बिल्डिंग ख़राब है इसलिए. यू थिंक ऑफ द वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो ताकि आपकी सेफ्टी इंश्योर्ड रहे. सो प्रीनप्स आर अ गुड थिंग क्योंकि आप सेफ्टी करो. दूसरा, एलिमनी के लिए भी मुझे सोल्यूशन ये लगता है कि हम लोग ना लग्जरी के हिसाब से, वांट्स के हिसाब से एलिमनी के केसेस करते हैं. पर कर्नाटका में ही बहुत सारे केसेस आए जो नीड्स के हिसाब से, सैलरी के हिसाब से सेटल करते हैं कि आप दोनों स्पाउसेस के देखो, अफोर्डेबिलिटी, उनके एजुकेशन क्वालिफिकेशन, उनकी कितनी ज़रूरत है. जैसे हस्बैंड के केसेस में अगर वो काम नहीं भी कर रहा है तो लॉट ऑफ टाइम जजेस हैव टोल्ड कि तुम जाओ नौकरी लो ताकि तुम मेंटेनेंस पे कर सको. पर मेट्रो सिटीज़ में हमने देखा है कि उन्होंने वाइफ को भी बोला है कि हाँ नहीं, तुम नौकरी लो, यू डोंट नीड एलिमनी, तुम्हारी अच्छी एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन है. सो आई थिंक प्रीनअप आर अ गुड आइडिया. हम ट्रेडिशनल बोलते हुए मर्ज करना चाहिए, मॉडर्नाइजेशन की तरफ जाना चाहिए. द लास्ट चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया हैव बीन डूइंग फैंटास्टिक वर्क. जो नए क्रिमिनल लॉज है उसमें हमको ये दिखता है कि जेंडर न्यूट्रल नहीं हुए हैं, पर एक फैंटास्टिक चीज़ जो हुई है वो टाइमलाइन ड्रॉ हुई है। जैसे ये 498A के केसेस FIR चार्ज होती है, तो टाइमलाइन ड्रॉ है कि 2 महीने के अंदर द मैजिस्ट्रेट ऑल्सो, जैसे वो होता है ना कि आता ही नहीं है, हियरिंग ही नहीं हो रही है, 2 महीने के अंदर पुलिस हैज़ टू सबमिट अ रिपोर्ट प्रिलिमिनरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करके कि कितना हो रहा है, मैजिस्ट्रेट हैव टू सबमिट अ रिपोर्ट कि कितना हो रहा है, तो टाइमलाइन सेटअप कर दी गई है, विच इज़ वन गुड थिंग। तो मुझे लग रहा है कि अब चीज़ें थोड़ी बेटर होगी, जो तारीख प्रोसेस एज अ पनिशमेंट लाइक यू सेड वो बेटर होगी नए लॉ से। दैट इज़ व्हाट आई एम थिंकिंग। क्लीन अप इज देयर। थर्ड, the entire society needs a overall, mediators need to be better trained, gender sensitization of the judges। DY चंद्रचूड़ ने ये किया था CJI ने कि जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन होना चाहिए। एक आदमी आता है, जैसे अतुल सुभाष के केस में भी हमने बोला कि ये मुझे हैरेस कर रही है, बच्चे से मिलने नहीं दे रही है, एंड द जज इज लाफिंग, इतना तो कमाते तुम दे ही सकते हो। सो जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन की जरूरत है लोअर कोर्ट्स लेवल पे।
एंजेलिना जोली एंड हर हस्बैंड ब्रैड पिट, उसमें भी वही है, वेर बच्चे को मिलने नहीं दे रहे, बच्चों को इल ट्रीट किया, उसने प्लेन में मारा, पुश किया, ये आई मीन you're talking about celebs in Hollywood.
But Smita, let's also acknowledge I've seen so many mothers use their children as ammunition. In settlement, right?
And the courts naturally lean
but the courts are pushing back.
In this
The
issue,
courts are pushing back. The problem is, a judge is free to break jurisprudence citing some other example. Okay, the concept of jurisprudence being absolute and applying to every judge is not enforced in this country. Which is why, in addition to everything she spoke about, which is the social sensitization, the training of mediators and things, you also need the stick of automatic perjury prosecution of all cases that fall flat in the court. Because what has happened is, there is no way that a lawyer in his... I will actually exclude police from this. I will put it on the lawyer, and I'll tell you why. You were with her when she went to the police station and the police said, ye sab case karao. So you made a bad faith decision. Ultimately, who filed those things? It was the lawyer who puts the filing, no?
Yeah.
Second, if you knew, how did you make that argument that all this happened and you didn't even interrogate your witness to a level to satisfy yourself that her story is true? There has to be an automaticity of perjury prosecution of both the lawyer and disbarment proceedings, both of the lawyer and the false accuser, and it needs to happen immediately. I think you bring in, because right now we're talking all carrots and zero sticks. People need to be afraid to perjure themselves, and you know the punishment for perjury is equal to the to the case.
How much it is?
So if you were, if it was a false attempt at murder, your punishment for perjury will be equal to an attempt at
or
murder.
whatever you
So
paid.
it's equivalent to 7 to 10 years of imprisonment or life imprisonment also.
But नहीं है ना.
So in India, oath जो हम लेते हैं ना, that's a joke. पर मुझे लगता है, like sir said, ये जो perjury की cases है, ये जो false cases है, a deterrent need to be set.
जैसे I know of a case in which this woman says कि मेरे ऊपर cruelty हुआ है, ठीक है, इन्होंने they were cruel to me, husband was cruel, daughter-in-law was cruel, son was cruel and all that. तो फैमिली कोर्ट में जब पूछा कि क्रूअल तो बताइए कि क्या क्रूअल्टी, बस क्रूअल थे, बिकॉज शी हैड बीन ट्यूटर्ड बाय द लॉयर टू से क्रूअल. तो उन्होंने कहा मारा नहीं मारा, धक्का दिया धक्का नहीं दिया, जोर से ऊंचा बोला नहीं, ऊंचा तो नहीं बोला, खाना नहीं दिया नहीं, तो फिर क्या किया, क्रूअल थे, बिकॉज शी हैड बीन टोल्ड क्रूअल वर्ड. The lawyer did not bother to tutor the person. Now here is where that perjury thing should have come into play.
I mean, immediately.
I will add something here. He's talking about criminal case perjury. Then there is civil case perjury. In a alimony case,
Affidavits to देते हैं.
affidavit they give, but before that, the affidavit is a very new concept. That you declare your affidavit and bank statements and
ITR reports.
and all. That is a very recent one, 5-6 years only. All over India. Otherwise, it was there in Delhi. But I'll tell you before that what was going on, or all these years, what is going on since last 2008 and all. In a maintenance case, let us say wife and husband, they both are employed, but you don't know where somebody is working, gender neutral way. Now the person can claim in the court, I'm not working, I've lost my job, and they can give affidavit.
Yeah.
Right? Most often women do it, but man can also do. Now in this particular case, what we have seen, our group has initiated, because the lawyer will refuse to file perjury. Then we people have pressurized and all. So the lawyer is like filing perjury, but he's afraid that, because courts also have something called rivaj, tradition. So we guys have the data, what is the rivaj in Jharkhand or Odisha versus Karnataka versus UP. So the laws are not uniform. They are uniform, but they are not uniformly applied. So if it is a case in Delhi, how it plays out is different. Now in the rivaj, the judge will be like, this is breaking of our rivaj, that no perjury is allowed. So judge will be registering, and the lawyer is afraid that if he goes against the judge may have a bad impression on him. See, the lawyers are also have a limitation that you are fighting hard using the laws, but if that is not the culture in the court, now he is going to be on the bad books of the judge, and he has to live there, right? I mean, the client will come and go, but what will happen to the lawyer and his other clients?
And
So let's go to this case. The reason I'm bringing this case is because there are parallels which happen in India also. Now, this wife of the Moroccan soccer player, she loses the divorce settlement, as what he has done. 70 million are his assets. Most of it is under mother. The marriage didn't last long. It was a short-term marriage. And then she asked for the money, and she lost the case.
One difference between this case and Indian case. Normally, Indian courts, they don't order one-time settlement. Unlike foreign countries where property, he has shifted, so property is divided.
Not shifted it, kept it in mother's
whatever,
name. The
but
wife
the point
didn't know.
is, if ideally in a good faith, that should have been divided or whatever. In India, the judge will only order monthly alimony. That is the norm.
Nothing on assets.
Nothing of assets and all. And by the way, there was a proposal in Parliament. We rolled it back because it was very adversarial again. They were saying only man's assets will be divided. Woman's assets, she can keep whatever she is and all. It was very one-sided.
Stridhan it becomes.
Very one-sided it was. So we fought for 2 years to roll back. So it was a lot of things happening. That's called Marriage Law Amendment, 2012. Yeah, but the point is, our discourse has become very, even in the social media or in the feminists and weak people, as it has become a zero-sum game, right? The reason is this, that the woman's side, they are afraid, like patriarchy will make a comeback. Okay, so they are reactionary in that way. On our side, we can also say, no, she will get property, but 498 case will run and you are not getting child access.
Yeah.
So what is there? So we have lost the dharma. Ideally, what is dharma in our ancient? It is the middle path. But that middle path we are losing out, and we are not bringing that.
But it's not
context.
just Indian. Even in this case, she accused him of marital rape.
she
So-
did. But remember,
But their
like we
systems are
discussed
much
in the
better.
opening, there's that case, celebrity case happening,
Yeah.
interstate celebrity case happening in Delhi, where all the Benami property earned by the husband is being hidden.
अब तुम क्या करोगे? बेनामी है तो बेनामी है.
Benami hai na? So what we're looking at, like was said, you're up against the entire system.
Yeah.
Imagine what Sir said here.
So financial
the
literacy
judge
nahi
is
hai na?
refusing to enforce a law. Perjury
Yes.
is a law.
IPC 211, it clearly says it's a law against malicious prosecution. Now here is recently Karnataka Judge Nagaprasanna ji. He said he started the proceedings of IPC 211 if there is a false case. But then he was pressurized to withdraw
Pressurized by who?
the system.
System. But what is this? मेरे को बताओ, आप बार-बार कर्नाटका you're saying is progressive
Yes,
judgments
yes.
are coming, but
Really.
ये लड़का तो कर्नाटका से था.
No, but his
तो
cases were in UP.
cases were in UP because he got married there.
Yeah. He's from UP and he got married there, right? So cases were not happening in Karnataka. Karnataka is much more sensitive. I won't say it's great, but it is much more
So the
sensitive.
couple of landmark judgments for alimony and ये false cases की कि कर्नाटका के landmark judgments है इसमें.
And then even maybe Andhra to some extent is also good. Maharashtra, see, south to north you go. See, the more traditional the society is, more adversarial it is.
But if you take up the cause of men, do you face, as an NGO, do you face blowback?
No.
कि ये क्या कर रहे हो आप?
I mean, honestly, like no feminist group has ever come and protested outside our place. And sometimes we do communicate also privately, and sometimes feminists refer their cases to us. So outside there we have
That's real
a
feminism.
debate going on, shouting at each other in a TV debate. Privately, sir, here is our colleague. He's facing this. His wife is saying she will commit suicide, and please help him.
Which is what real feminism is about.
Yeah.
You advocate for a certain thing, but you're fair in private about what actually matters.
Exactly.
That said, can I also say that there is, this, I didn't even know this till this foreign friend of mine who's married to a local. Now, the local lady had diagnosed bipolarity. Okay. But still, and this guy is kind of like, just because gora hai doesn't mean paisa hai, penniless pretty much. Forced to go in for a celebrity lawyer who was closely involved in the Nirbhaya case because they push those kind of laws so that they can get more clientele. And they say, see, we wrote these laws, so if you come to us, you have a much better chance of getting this thing. And in fact, in court, they go and say, sir, I know the intent of the law, I wrote it.
Okay. One thing, advice before getting into marriage, men, women, understand your legal rights, understand where you can get into trouble, understand that manipulating laws or thinking of getting into marriage with these kind of attitudes, it's wrong, right?
One small
Both
thing
ways.
here.
Ji.
I have coached people who are getting married, men who are scared, and I have coached. So their marriages are not going well, and they may have cancelled some engagement because. So generally, the formula is that what people should do, both men and women, they get engaged or they are, dating, or it's an arranged marriage situation. Then you keep a gap of 9 months, keep a substantial gap. Because in India, forced marriages do happen. Of women especially, even now they can be.
Of course.
So let's say she has a boyfriend and due to some reason the family has pressurized, blackmailed her. You will know if it is a substantial duration, 9 months or so. You won't know in 2-3 months. And then you got married to her, just like that movie Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, that movie of Ajay
Ajay
Devgan.
Devgan.
Salman Khan, yeah.
Salman Khan. So if you have, but our culturally we are like, okay, we have engaged, so नेक काम के लिए देर किस बात की? We have that kind of a thing. And if it's an NRI marriage, it may be happening like he doesn't.
15 दिन में he's coming in.
That is very, very
Dangerous,
Dangerous. And unfortunately, even educated people are overlooking this fact. What is the harm if you have nine months or 1 year? Why the hurry? Even anyway, people are getting married late, nowadays. So that is something, that itself will save 50-60% of the trouble.
So be wary, be suspicious, don't take things for granted. No, you don't believe that? नहीं.
मतलब आई नो एटमॉस्फेयर कैसा है, पर मैं जब ऐसा कुछ भी वीडियो बनाती हूँ ना तो उसमें कमेंट्स बताते कि करो ही मत शादी. आई अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट दैट फुटबॉलर डिड, आई अंडरस्टैंड यू हैव टू प्रोटेक्ट योर राइट्स, पर यू कैन नॉट, प्रीनप्स वगैरह सब कुछ सही है, सब होना चाहिए. यू कैन नॉट ट्रीट मैरिज एज अ गेम ऑफ चेस, क्योंकि तब आप सेटअप कर रहे हो मैरिज में विद अ लैक ऑफ ट्रस्ट. तो वो तो आपका फाउंडेशन ही हो गया ना कि तुम सामने वाले, वो मैरिज टिकेगी ही नहीं. मेरे को ना यहाँ पे से एसिडिटी टाइप की हो रही है, बोलते हैं आई अंडरस्टैंड कि लॉयर्स वर एट फॉल्ट, अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर टू बी ब्लेम्ड. पर मैम देखो, इंडिया में इन्वायरमेंटल अपन बोलते आ रहे कि खराब हो रहा है, बट वी नो ये 10 साल के बाद वी हैव अ गुड वे कि अब लोग बात कर रहे हैं क्लाइमेट चेंज की. वैसे ही there is a good breed of lawyers coming into this profession. There's a good, fantastic breed of judges coming into this profession. There is light at the end of the tunnel. हमको systems में से विश्वास खत्म कर देंगे, dismiss कर देंगे ना तो खत्म है, फिर सब कुछ खत्म है. We have to keep the trust at the system, और educated और trained लोग लाने. We have to question everything. जैसे ही बोलते कि इट इज़ अ प्रिंसिपल कि हर चीज़ जस्ट फेयर एंड रीजनेबल होनी चाहिए. जब आप डिस्क्रिशन एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो, एलिमनी दे रहे हो, मेंटेनेंस दे रहे हो, कुछ भी दे रहे हो, एवरीथिंग हैज़ टू बी जस्ट फेयर एंड रीजनेबल. दिस इज ऑल्सो पॉपुलिज्म वाली चीज़ कि आप जानबूझ के ऐसे जजमेंट्स देते हो ताकि आपका नाम आए, क्योंकि नाम आएगा तभी प्रमोशन वगैरह सब कुछ हो रहा है. तो 1 2 3 बार निकली है बात लॉस को स्ट्रीमलाइन करने की, कि जो 4 अलग पावर्स दे दिए, केसेस और लंबे चलते रहे, पेंडेंसी ऑफ केसेस चल रही, जजेस परेशान, लॉयर परेशान, क्लाइंट हर कोई परेशान, कौन जीत रहा है. व्हेन यू फाइल अ केस, नो वन इज़ अ विनर, एवरीवन लूजेस. तो जब बात होती है ना स्ट्रीमलाइन करने की, तो इसमें पॉपुलिज्म वाली चीज़ आ जाती है. एवरीथिंग इज़ अ मैटर ऑफ ऑप्टिक्स. आप मेरे को बोलो, अभी पेपर में आपके पास 4 नाइफ है जो धारदार नहीं है, उसकी जगह आप एक मिक्सर ग्राइंडर ला रहे हो, पर कैलकुलेशन में कह रहे हो 4 नाइफ की जगह एक मिक्सर ग्राइंडर। वैसे ही अगर हम 4 लॉज को स्ट्रीमलाइन करके एक लॉ बना दे, जेंडर न्यूट्रल कर दे, पर वो पेपर में क्या वुमेन ग्रुप एक्टिविस्ट के लिए क्या होगा, पहले इनके पास 4 वेपन्स थे, इस गवर्नमेंट ने एक कर दिया, तो एवरीवन इज अफ्रेड ऑफ इट, जबकि वो बेटर है, उसके लिए भी उसको केस, उसको फाइनली सेटलमेंट बेटर मिल जाएगा। बट आई थिंक हमको सिस्टम पे विश्वास रखना है, देयर इज ग्रेट थिंग्स हैपनिंग।
We can do it. Like we brought Special Marriages Act, right?
हाँ.
वो लेके आए थे because it was progressive.
The Hindu Marriage Act is gender neutral. उसमें भी ऐसा नहीं कि वो हस्बैंड को सारा, तो हिंदू मैरिज एक्ट भी कैसे बोलता है कि एनी वाइफ कैन क्लेम, अ मैन हैज टू बी अ डिजर्विंग मैन, उसकी फिर वो होने चाहिए, या तो फिजिकली हैंडीकैप्ड है या तो कुछ और है, वो भी जेंडर न्यूट्रल ऑन द सेक ऑफ इट कंपैरेटिवली है, पर ऐसा नहीं कि हर कोई डिमांड कर सकता है। बट आई थिंक इन द कमिंग फ्यूचर this brilliant breed of judges and lawyers who know what's just, fair and reasonable. We have to keep the systems, trust on the system.
And in
Okay,
fact,
the last round I'm
it is
going to
the
come to.
higher level of the judiciary that's been pushing back on the lack of legislative balance.
You know, till now we've been only talking about man and woman.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to come to you, Abhijit, to ask you that what happens in a gay relationship, right? In this relationship, do you have zero rights in the sense that if somebody, you've been living with a person for 7 years, 8 years, can you just buy a property and then later what happens? Who gets the right and what happens?
There's no clarity on it. Right? So this is why we were petitioning for marriage equality under the Hindu Marriage Act because it is gender neutral. It specifies marriage roles, it doesn't specify genders. But then, of course, the Supreme Court in its wisdom said it will only deal with Special Marriage Act. It's not going to touch the Hindu Marriage Act. And remember, the government's entire thing was that there are too many interlinked laws, precisely these kind of financial and inheritance laws, which first have to be sorted out before
Marriage is allowed.
marriage is allowed. Now, here's the thing. You are now allowed to open joint accounts. You're allowed to leave a will, giving everything to your partner. Is it open to challenge by the family? Of course. There's no
Like any,
There's no clarity on inherited family property. Okay.
Ancestral property.
Ancestral property. There's
They're two different things, na? Inherited and ancestral.
yeah.
Huh.
Now, if you've acquired a house during marriage, if you die intestate, it is subject to the normal legal procedure. Right? Where the family can try to snatch it away if they, I mean, they may not, but they may. And you know, in India, one of the things is nobody wants to make a will.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Will बनाऊंगा तो मर जाऊंगा.
will बनाऊंगा तो मर जाऊंगा.
किसी को विल नहीं बनानी, किसी को नॉमिनी नहीं देना.
हाँ.
हाँ.
So
I
you know,
made a will
it's-
when I was 29. I didn't have anything. But whatever.
I make a will regularly every 4-5 years. My
But do you
mom
get it
does
registered and
Registered,
everything?
yes. Legal wills made and
Been a
registered.
sub-register office.
Because you know you have to do it. It's you never. Yeah, tomorrow you might die in a car crash. Yeah, then what happens?
Yeah.
Right. So there is this thing. There are challenges. Look, I'm just very grateful being gay in this case. Atul Subhash, I don't know where you are, but thank you. You made me feel. I mean, I'm okay being gay, but you made me feel even happier being gay that I don't get into all these
Oh my
entanglements.
God,
number
that's
one.
such a dark thing to say.
But you know what? I'm genuinely grateful to that man for reminding me that I got saved from a whole load of crap.
Not missing out on anything.
Not missing out on anything.
Oh my God.
And
I don't want people to think like this, but then what do you do?
but what do you do?
Yeah.
It's such a nightmare. What do you do?
I know for a fact that my unmarried friends are going to say the same thing to me, whether male or female. That देखा तुम कहते थे ना कि शादी करो ये हुआ. You know, this is what is going to happen. So the final word.
Well,
to you.
I'll add to what he said. Na? He's lucky being gay. But what happens to the heterosexual men, right?
Yeah.
Now, here is the thing. In our community, because every year 10,000 join us in our group, and there are many groups like that, and we allow all of them to thrive. So, lakhs of people. In our community of Save Indian Family Foundation, a significant number of men, they do not remarry. This has happened for a long time. They don't remarry, they don't get into even a committed relationship. So there is a by the way, it is important to know, India is not isolated from what is happening in West. So there are global movements like MGTOW, men going their own way. This is like a male separatist movement kind of a thing with different levels. These are all defined 20 years back. Even in Western countries, the marriage rates have dropped drastically. And you go to London and other countries, the physical display of affection that has reduced. Like why people are not really kissing or holding the way which used to happen 20 years back, that has drastically reduced. So there is a huge divergence going on. You see the US election, in what way it happened, right? So in our community, men are avoiding that way, even maybe even in a committed relationship. You got it. So there are a lot of
Why? Because it
subcultures.
could be misinterpreted.
No, it is because of all these laws.
Oh.
The system is sitting in your bedroom, right?
Yeah.
The system is in your bedroom, right? People are like, no, many people will say not all women are bad. It's not the question of women good or bad. You are not fighting with the woman actually. You are fighting with the system. Now the people will say, I would rather save my money and save my peace of mind, sanity and job. You ask me, have I got married? Or whatever? No. Am I in a committed relationship? No. Now, am I peaceful? Perfectly peaceful. Now this community has, am I cynical? No, not at all. And there are people getting married. I say, your choice. Especially, I'll tell you who gets married in our community. Let's say somebody
I'm going to celebrate my first anniversary on 24th
somebody
of
has
December.
married. Let's say somebody has married only for 3 months. 3 months. His marriage broke 3 months. Then I will say, come on, it was only 3 months you were married. You must remarry. But imagine somebody's marriage went till 5 years or so. Today, 5 years is like a long time because what we experience, right? So much you do. Like 5 years and all, that's a different category.
I don't
of
know.
people.
You're saying you're not cynical, but you are displaying signs of cynicism a little bit. At least to me, you
It's
are.
caution.
No, this
I
is,
think
there is
there's
a
a
lot
big
of
difference between caution
acceptance.
and
See,
cynicism.
there's a lot of acceptance being
I
got.
understand you're seeing a lot of cases because by the time a person comes to you, he's already had a breakdown
Let
of his
me say,
relationship or her relationship.
15 years back. So see, I'll tell you where the problem comes. It's not even bad laws. In India, you are getting married. You have to think about.
I know for a fact the
I know.
producer behind out
I
there,
know.
he's grinning
I'll just
away.
complete in 1 minute.
because He's going to say, see, I told you I don't
Well, I will complete this in one way. Just think in India how the relationships actually happen. Before you get married.
Naman, close your ears.
Before you get married, you have to think about the caste, the religion, and then the community, and God knows what all you are navigating. Her family, your family. Forget about bad laws. Maybe we'll put 1 crore rupees, 2 crore rupees. I'll get. That's not the point. The point is you are navigating so many things already.
You're navigating,
And
but
then-
you get out of your
here's
home,
the
you're
thing.
navigating.
If you are willing to match horoscopes and things like that, why aren't you willing to just say ghar mein hamesha security camera?
Acha, the other thing is which I always advise everybody that be financially literate. Understand what is financial literacy. When you get into marriage, whether a man or a woman, when you buy your assets, understand what are your rights and get control of your finances.
100%.
Absolutely. Also, this is a huge marketing opportunity for IIT and JEE coaching centers because you can start up premarital coaching centers to protect your rights.
And parents, for heaven's sake, explain
यार
to your children.
बच्चे चाहिए. And then when the marriage is going south, बच्चा पैदा कर लो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
Wow.
यार, get dogs.
More than
They're much
anything.
better than kids.
Agree to that.
When parents want their children to get married, it's like shadi kar lo, settle ho jao. But what comes with a marriage is not taught. You teach a child how to hold a fork and a knife. You teach a child how to finish his exams on time, study for his exams on time. You teach your child entrance exam के लिए क्या करना चाहिए, career path क्या होना चाहिए. If you're going to tell them marriage is also part of that, explain what a marriage means. Not just शादी करके घर से निकल.
But with child raising also,
Yeah.
there are no child raising classes.
No classes.
Every time somebody in America or here gets married, the nanny on call is the mother. She has to do duty. She either has to go off to America or she has to come to to her daughter's house. The mother is learning nothing. In the West and increasingly in India, they started doing these motherhood courses and things like that and whatnot. But why do you believe you can get into a marriage, the most important decision of your life possibly, without training?
You're willing to match Panchang and the Jatak and all that.
But not...
Would you like to say something?
इंडिया में बॉलीवुड पॉलिटिक्स शादी करने का और बच्चा करने का कोई एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया नहीं है. आई थिंक दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम. I've been in a relationship for 15 years. इस 24 को मैं पहला साल शादी मनाऊंगी.
You waited for that much time.
We सब कुछ सही चल रहा है, सब कुछ बढ़िया
नहीं,
चल
नहीं,
रहा है.
but what I'm trying to say is that you didn't jump into it.
We were 15 also, but
Okay.
we made a decision that हम शादी तब करेंगे जब हम शादी कर पाएंगे. We'll not take money from our parents. हम खुद financially independent होंगे. So we recognize that financial literacy is not a luxury. It's a necessity. That we
Excellent.
have to be financial कैसे होना है, दोनों को independent होने, दोनों को jobs लाने. We have to think of a future की ऐसा नहीं कि so we do in our families, both of our families. I'm a Marwadi, she's a Punjabi. There's no notion that a husband is supposed to be the breadwinner of the family. There's no notion like that. Both of you have to be independent. Both of you have to be sane. ये सारी चीज़ें मैम मुझे लगता है ना लॉज को एज अ गेम ऑफ चेस लेते हैं एंड द सोसाइटी मिस यूज इट. जैसे कंज्यूमर कोर्ट्स ने बोला कि जो आप बैग्स होते हैं शॉपिंग बैग्स होते हैं उस पर आप चार्ज नहीं लगा सकते. तो सोसाइटी जो ब्रांड्स उन्होंने क्या किया, उन्होंने प्लेन बैग्स बना दिए और बोले कि जो ये शॉपिंग कार्ट है ये हमारा आइकिया वगैरह ने ये हमारा प्रोडक्ट है, ये हम 15 रुपये में बेचते ही है. तो इट बिकम्स द गेम्स ऑफ चेस. तो लास्ट 2014 में अरनेश कुमार का एक लैंडमार्क जजमेंट आया. उसने बोला, उसने गाइडलाइंस दी. पहले क्या होता था कि जैसे ही 498 का लगा, डाउरी का लगा, हैरेसमेंट का लगा, तुरंत अरेस्ट होती थी बिकॉज कॉग्निजेबल विदाउट आप इन्वेस्टिगेशन भी कर सकते हैं. अरनेश कुमार का जजमेंट आया बिकॉज द सुप्रीम कोर्ट रियलाइज्ड मिसयूज ऑफ 498 एंड दे गेव गाइडलाइंस कि प्रिलिमिनरी इंक्वायरी कर सकती है पुलिस. वो देख सकती है कि जो एलिगेशंस लगाए गए वो सही है कि नहीं. दे ऑल्सो गिव प्रोविजन कि हर किसी को कोई यूएस से बैठा कहीं फॉरेन में बैठा उनको बुलाने की जरूरत नहीं है. कोई बैंगलोर में केस फाइल कर दिया, वो आप हो जामनगर के कहीं आने की जरूरत नहीं. वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग हो सकती है. बहुत सारे प्रोविजन दिए. पर उन्होंने क्या बोला, ये सारी चीज़ें एप्लीकेबल होगी अगर जो ऑफेंस है वो 7 साल तक ही पनिशमेंट वाला है. तो आजकल के केसेस में आपने देखे होंगे कि बहुत हीनियस ऑफेंसेस लगा देते हैं. अटेम्प्ट टू सुसाइड, क्यों? वो 7 साल का ब्रीच करने के लिए. अगर 7 साल के ज़्यादा करो तो अरनेश कुमार का लगेगा नहीं, तुरंत अरेस्ट होगी, तुरंत आप रिवेंज ले सकते हो. अ लॉट ऑफ दिस सेट तो मेरे को पता है कि जुडिशरी काम करती है और फिर हम लूप होल्स ढूंढ सकते. तो इसका मतलब नहीं कि किसी को भी हार नहीं है. इट्स एवर इवॉल्व. ऐसे ही सोसाइटी इवॉल्व होगी, ऐसे ही डेवलप होगी. लॉयर्स का भी दिमाग तेज होगा, जजेस का भी दिमाग तेज होगा एंड द सोसाइटी विल फ्लरिश लाइक एनीथिंग. पर जेंडर न्यूट्रल लॉज को वी हैव टू रिकॉग्नाइज अगर हमको इंडिया एज अ डेवलपिंग से डेवलप्ड करना है तो.
One thing I'll say about prenup, it's an important
Very
point.
nicely explained. Thank you.
Yes. Prenup, I'll say one thing. A prenup, if you look at it, Western, whatever standard, we have to understand there is a declaration part, a declarative part, and there is a contract part. Now, the contract part, forget about it. That's a different thing. The declaration part can be done. For example, we are now coining an idea called Pavitra Vivaha Abhilekh. मतलब sacred marriage record or records related to marriage, where the marriage happened, are you diabetic, have you have some issue, you declare everything, right? It is okay to declare, and then marriage expenses, how they are being done and all. Sometimes the priests do. You know, in Islam, of course, it's a contract.
Yes.
It is being declared, but it can be done in a sacred way with a thread. You know, just like an invitation card, you make a document which is ornamental, and it is pavitra, sacred, because it is helping you. That's the context of our sacrament. You know, the marriage is sacrament. This is the context. Like, you know, this should forward you in a pure way rather than, you know, in a very distrusting
Legalized
way.
manner.
Legalized
क्योंकि
manner.
लीगल को सस्पिशन में देखा जाता है. आपने पवित्र जोड़ दिया तो इट विल बी
नहीं, but only a
acceptable
declaration.
to everybody.
Only a declaration. Both bride and groom are healthy, or for example, you want to go to work in foreign country for 5-6 years, declare it. Or you both are working, you can't have in-laws, or if there is a childbirth, then who maybe
एग्जैक्टली.
Yeah.
तो मार्क जकरबर्ग का जो प्रीनप है, इट सेज द सेम थिंग्स कि अगर हमारा बच्चा होगा, हम एक बार हफ्ते में बाहर जाएंगे, उसको कौन पढ़ाएगा, उसको कोई ऐसी चीज़ें पढ़ाएगा. सो प्रीनप डज नॉट हैव टू बी अ नास्टी
Contract,
थिंग और अ
yeah,
ब्रीच ऑफ ट्रस्ट वाली चीज़.
yeah.
इट कैन बी अ ब्यूटिफुल थिंग्स कि हम हर हफ्ते एक बार डेट पे जाएंगे, हम
Or
ऐसे
it can
इन्वेस्ट
be that
करेंगे.
I'm the only child, and even though I'm a woman, the parental
Who's going to take
responsibility
care?
is mine.
Dependents कौन होंगे?
Yeah.
ये सारी चीज़ें आप डिस्कस कर सकते हो.
ये I think
Yes,
is very
yes.
important because now as we become smaller families, women want to take take the responsibility of their parents, and sometimes that's not acceptable
Yes,
to many
yes,
of the
yes,
spouses.
yes.
So there also that fights happen.
Everything that comes from West is not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
No, but we have to bring it into Indian context. Like we have a
हाँ,
men's movement.
sacrosanct.
We have a men's movement in India, but we are informed with the Western American, but we have invented our own self
But
completely.
it's also a mindset. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
When Abhijit, 5-6 years ago, used to tell me about movements like yours, I used to say कि मैं dilute नहीं करूँगी because I was this militant feminist or whatever. But I've also changed my way of thinking, right? And I understand that this is a major issue for which I did not use my platform
as
probably.
an activist,
Ji.
you have to switch between your identity and the humanity. As much as like for me, I have to take a step. I am not a men's activist. I mean, at times I am a men's activist. बाकी times I am a human being.
एग्जैक्टली तो मैंने एक वीडियो देखा था, उसमें बोला था कि इंडिया में नेशनल कमीशन फॉर वुमेन तो है, नेशनल कमीशन फॉर मेन है क्या? मैं बोलती हूँ नेशनल कमीशन ऑफ ह्यूमन राइट्स अगर पूरा अच्छा काम कर लेना
Exactly.
तो नेशनल कमीशन ऑफ
Exactly.
वुमेन की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी,
Yes,
नेशनल कमीशन ऑफ मेन की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. इट्स अ ह्यूमन राइट्स इशू.
And there's also children involved. So we'll bring in the issue of child support and where should the child go, what are the child's rights in another discussion.
Yes.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. You've explained so much, and we'll put the link for your video. I'm sure people watch your videos and learn so much about being legally literate.
Thanks.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Smita ji.
Thank you for watching or listening to this edition of the ANI podcast with Smita Prakash. Do like or subscribe on whichever channel you have seen this or heard this. Namaste. Jai Hind. Click here to watch the previous episodes.